What is up, my buttery biscuits? It's been a hot minute since I filmed a video. Actually, it's been about 7 days. Oh no, it's probably been like 8 days, 9 days since I filmed a video on this channel. I do apologize, by the way, that I had to re-upload my Lady Gaga House Labs Foundation review. For some reason, that got a copyright claim for absolutely no reason. I was in Vegas, y'all, and I'm all getting turned up, and I checked my emails, and it was from a day before, and I'm like, oh, wait, what? I got a copyright claim, and it was for no reason, so I disputed it, and then it wasn't going through, so then I just ended up deleting it, and then I just ended up re-uploading it. And everyone's like, why are you re-uploading this? And I'm like, y'all, I'm sorry, but like I already had filmed it. I already put in the work. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me just go ahead and upload it, even if it is a re-upload. So I do apologize if you guys got multiple notifications for that, or if you guys watched that twice. I really do apologize. I don't know what was going on with YouTube. Anyways, y'all, another reason why I have been like a little bit off of this channel is because I've been filming for my second channel, which I just want to say, I am so unbelievably proud of myself on that second channel. First of all, because I've been so consistent. I upload new videos there every single Sunday. Y'all, I'm so sorry that I get a little bit like, I ramble so much about this second channel, and I feel like I've been doing it a lot recently. However, I'm just so proud of that channel, especially because of my most recent videos. You guys know that I got all new gear for that channel, and I feel like I've been doing just so amazing. I'll go ahead and leave a link down below so you guys can check out this video specifically that I just uploaded today, which is my Universal Studios Hollywood vlog. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I feel like that video is just so amazing. The quality, the footage, the editing, I put so much work into it. It actually took me over 11 hours to edit that video, but I was just like, oh my God, getting so into it because I'm learning so many new things about vlogging and just how to like change up the editing and everything like that. It's a whole lot of work, especially compared to something that you edit in the studio. Honestly, this video right here will probably take me 30 minutes to an hour to edit, and that's it. But not a lot of work goes into it. I just throw some images up on the video, and that's pretty much it. With that channel, it's a whole lot. So if you guys are into travel related vlogs, like whether it be theme parks, food reviews, anything like that, please go down to my channel. It's a link down below. Make sure you guys give the video a big thumbs up. Please give the Universal Studios Hollywood video a big thumbs up because I'm so proud of that quality, and I worked really, really hard on it. So I'd really appreciate the thumbs up over there. Sorry that I keep on preaching about that channel, but obviously I want to get as much traction as possible because I'm just being so consistent with it. So I want to keep on going because I'm really loving that channel, especially that my quality has gotten better. Anyways, let me shut up about that second channel. As you guys can tell by the title of today's video, it is going to be my anti-haul. Y'all, I apologize that this is a little bit late. Normally I do like to do it mid-month. However, this month has been a little bit hectic. I just came back from Vegas. We had Thanksgiving, all that good stuff. So it's been a really, really crazy past couple of weeks, so I do apologize that it is late. However, better late than never, right? So just in case you guys are new to my channel, I do an anti-haul every single month. It's literally just talking about what I'm not going to be purchasing and why. That's pretty much it. Really not too deep. It's just like, hey, you're shopping with a friend. You're like, hey girl, what do you think about this palette? And I'm like, nah, girl, that is just, it's ashy. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So if you guys are interested in that, of course, go and keep on watching. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys head over to my second channel and give that a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And let's go and get into it. I look all types of busted today. I just did not feel like putting on any makeup whatsoever. Which, by the way, can you guys be honest with me? You guys know, okay, if you guys have been on my channel for years, I take constructive criticism so fine. Like if you just bash me, I'll probably still like that too, if I'm being honest with you guys. I take any type of criticism, so please do not like hold back whatsoever. How do you guys like my brows like this? Like recently I've been doing my brows like this, which is like super natural. If I'm being honest, I just have some pencil right here in the front, and that is literally it. Only because I'm just so lazy with it now. I've really been considering just getting microblading on my like front part of my brows where I'm a little bit bald, because I'm just lazy to do my brows these days. So what do you guys feel about them? Because I'm so used to obviously like drawing them on way more dramatic, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I like this. Make sure you guys let me know though. Be honest. If you guys like my brows better the other way, then I'll probably end up doing it that way. But if you guys like it like this, maybe I'll feel more comfortable if you come like this. I know at the end of the day, it should obviously be whatever I like, but I like your guys' opinions. Anyways, let's go ahead and start this off with the first product right here, which is new shades of the Kissing Lipsticks by Charlotte Tilbury. Okay, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I am not going to be spending $37 on a lipstick. Now, I do want to tell you guys, I feel like these shades are absolutely beautiful. The top left and the top right. The rosy pink one in the bottom left, I kind of don't really like. However, I do feel like the two top shades are really, really beautiful, and I love those nudes. I do have to say specifically on the deeper skin model, I absolutely love this nude. When I worked at MAC before, y'all, if you guys know the lipstick myth, a lot of people would come in and be like, what? Like whenever I would tell, a deeper skin girl, I'm gonna put Myth on you with like chestnut lip liner, but obviously you have to blend in the lip liner. They'd get a little bit scared at first before blending it, but obviously you guys can see right here they have a lip liner that's blended in, and it just looks so beautiful. And I know a lot of deep skin girls out there or guys are a little bit scared of this shade of a nude, but when you mix it in with a lip liner, it is absolutely gorgeous. I specifically remember this one girl. Oh my gosh, she went off on me, y'all. Let me tell you guys, she was probably like, her skin tone, if you guys are familiar with shades from MAC, she was like an NW, I want to say maybe like an NW 45, maybe an NW 48, like around there. And I went to go put Myth on her. I set it down in front of her because she was looking for a nude lip. And she was like, I know you are not putting that on me. You must not know how to do makeup at all. And I said, can you please just let me put it on? And she was like, oh my gosh, I'll take it. I love it. After I was like, I told you, you know, a lot of people look at it and they're like, oh my gosh, this is just way too light. And then as soon as you put it on, it's beautiful. So I feel like that shade is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I'm just not spending $37 on a lipstick. Honestly, I feel like you can get this quality right here. Well, not quality. I feel like you can get this type of shade from ColourPop, and those are like what, $8. Honestly, I was gonna say, am I tripping, or the component kind of looks like maybe it's just the same color as the ColourPop ones, but I feel like this is just way too expensive. Y'all know I love Charlotte Tilbury when it comes down to complexion products, but for lip products, absolutely not. Here we have a Mariah Carey collaboration with Find Your Happy Place. This is like a holiday Christmas set right here that comes with like bath products as well as candles, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm just not into it. Like, I'm really not. I love Mariah Carey. I always tell my parents, I feel like they should have known that I was gay, because y'all, I used to always sing along to Mariah Carey. I literally even asked for Mariah Carey's album for my like 8th birthday. I was like, you guys should have known that I was gay. Like, I'm over here at 8 years old asking for Mariah Carey albums. Like, come on. But anyways, nonetheless, I don't know why, for some reason, you guys know that I'm just, well, first of all, I don't even have a bath, and I see that there's a bath bomb in here. And then I'm just like, a body mist, I'm not going to use that. I would use the candle, but honestly, around this time of year, I feel like you can get really bomb deals on Bath & Body Works candles, and y'all know I'm obsessed with Bath & Body Works candles, especially because, like, y'all, I be getting some good deals sometimes because we go to this, like, outlet that's by, like, it's not the Cabazon outlet ones, but it's like on the way out there. I forget, y'all. I always go with my parents out there, and I forget which it is, but y'all, it's kind of like the last call type of like outlet. And I be getting some 3-wick candles over there for like $6 or $7. So when I look at prices of this type of stuff, I'm like, you know what I mean? I used to use the Equate brand ones from Walmart, and I'm like, I could literally get some Bath and Body Works candle ones now, you know what I'm saying, for that same price. So why would I get that? So that's why, to me, I'm just kind of like, no. I am glad that she is doing like a Christmas collaboration. I've always felt like she needs some type of Christmas staple because she is like the queen of Christmas. I really feel like it would be cool if, like, you guys know how like Patti LaBelle became like the pie queen, but specifically for like Thanksgiving for her sweet potato pie. Like, I feel like Mariah Carey needs something like that is a holiday staple product, but I don't think this is it, because honestly, I just feel like it kind of looks a little bit cheap, and I don't know. I obviously don't know how the quality is, and I'm not going to know how the quality is because I'm not going to buy it, but I don't know. I think that she could do a little bit better, especially because she is an icon, and this, it just doesn't look like her. Do you know what I mean? So I'll pass on this. And here we have new Trixie Cosmetics right here. Okay, this, to me, I really want to try these lip oils only because they are $12. So I really am curious to know how they are. And it does say a plum seed oil, shea butter, and jojoba oil, and cloudberry seed oil. There is just so many different types of seed oil that I have just never heard of before. Like, what is cloudberry? Like, there's just so many random names these days that I'm like, where are they making this up, like, as they go along? Because I never heard of these things. So I do actually want to try that. However, for the rest of the collection, it's a no-go. I don't really like the palettes. I don't like the shape of them. They're little cookies, which I guess it's kind of like cute. It's giving like, you know, Betty Crocker vibes. It's giving kind of like easy bake oven vibes, but it's just not my vibe, you know. But just in case you guys are interested in this, it's 4-pan cookie palettes for $16. I want to say his prices really aren't bad. I just am not liking the aesthetic of this. The PR box is kind of like, it's cute, but I don't know, it just kind of looks plain. It kind of looks dull. It kind of looks a little bit janky. Like, I don't know, I kind of don't like it. And if I'm being honest with you guys, I actually don't even like the packaging of the lip oil. I just want to try it because of the ingredients. And y'all, recently I've been into lip oil, so maybe that's why. And I feel like $12 is a pretty good price. I still have not purchased the Lunar Beauty lip oil, by the way, only because I'm a little bit cheap. But I eventually will get around to getting that. This type of packaging though, like, can you imagine like carrying this in your pocket? Like, it looks like a little candy. I know obviously that's the whole vibe. That's what it's meant to be. But it's just kind of like, I don't know. I like a more sleek packaging, but I don't know. Maybe I'll pick this up, but probably not if I'm keeping it real with you guys. But as for the eyeshadows, it's a definite no. I forgot to mention the brushes in that collection as well too. They are $35 for the full set, and they are kind of like pink. Y'all know how I feel about colored brushes. Like, I don't know what it is. There's something about me, and I feel feel like I really genuinely am the only person out there that if I see a colored brush, I'm like, I'm not into it. Like, I just don't like any teal, pink, green, no colored brushes. They just look cheap to me. They could be like really good quality, but they just look cheap, which I know probably sounds so stupid to you guys, because you guys are probably like, it's all about the quality. Who cares what it looks like? But I do, and I just don't like it. So forgot to mention that, but I definitely would not get these brushes either. This next product right here, okay, obviously I would not buy because I do not paint my nails. My nails are busted. I have like straight up man hands, and I've just never really, I feel like my femininity comes in makeup. You know what I mean? I feel like every gay has their thing, whether it be their hair, their style, you know, their fashion, or their nails. And I obviously just don't wear nails because like mine are busted. You know, I got like Home Depot man hands. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say, I feel like this Coors Light polish is actually really cool. I guess when you're like holding a cold drink, it like changes colors. It changes from gray to blue, and it's only $7. I obviously will not be purchasing this because I don't wear nail polish, but I do think it is cool. And this actually reminds me of when I was, oh my god, y'all are gonna cancel me right now because I know everything is cancelable, but whatever. When I was a teen, me and my friend used to sneak her mom's beers, and she used to always drink Coors Light, and she would go distract her mom, and I would go into the fridge and steal her beers. And y'all, she had those color changing ones, and we specifically would wait to see if they would change colors first, because we're like, oh no, they're warm. Oh no, when they change to blue, then that means they're cold. So we would specifically wait, and then we would snag them out the fridge and then go drink them in the backyard. I know that's so bad. Okay, I'm not condoning that any youngins out there do that, but that was different times back then. You know what I'm saying? There was no social media around, so what else were we supposed to do, you know? But anyways, I do think this is cool, but I obviously won't be buying it. And next up, we have a Artist Couture Masterpiece Supreme Nude Palette. I do have one of Artist Couture's palettes. Renell Smith sent it to me. I did use it in a video before. I forget what it is called. It's the little sleek black one. I want to say his formula of eyeshadows, honestly, is really, really good. I love the quality. I just have so many palettes like this that I feel like it is just so repetitive, and it's been done so many times before. There is no price listed for this. I do want to say, if you guys don't have a nude palette or are looking for a nude one, his quality is good, and they do blend out super easily. I feel like his shadows are actually very like beginner friendly eyeshadows, because they have a good amount of pigment, but they're not like too insanely pigmented. And then on top of that too, they blend well, very, very nice, and they stack up really nice too. I just wouldn't be purchasing this because I just have so many of this exact color store palettes. Like, I just really don't need any more. But I do want to say it is a pretty palette, and on top of that too, his quality is good, but I'll be passing. Last month, I felt like we had nothing but eyeshadows. I don't feel like there's too many eyeshadow palettes within this video. I'm actually kind of surprised. But we do have another eyeshadow palette right here. There is actually one more after this as well too, and that's just it. This is the Lisa Eldridge makeup. Y'all, these are $68 for 6 pans. First of all, I don't like these color stories, except for the one in the top left. I feel like the swatches of that, I feel like, are really pretty. I do like that palette. But once again, it's like all been done before. But what hasn't been done before? I feel like every single time that I say like, oh, this has been done before, it's kind of like, well, yeah, everything has been done before. But this is why I say specifically with me, and that's why I do anti-haul videos, it's going to take something to wow me, to make me want to get it. And I feel like what's going to draw me in at this point, which a lot of you guys don't care about, I know you guys voice it every single time in the comments, you guys don't care about the components. You guys don't care about the packaging. However, I do, only because I am a collector of makeup. So I feel like that's going to be the only thing that's going to draw me in. Because say, for example, looking at the swatches of that, I feel like it is a really beautiful palette. I feel like the shades really do look beautiful, but like, do I need it? No, I have every single one of those shades. So what's going to make me want to purchase it? It would be the packaging. Say, for example, it was something innovative or unique, or I don't know, just something different. Do you know what I mean? And although that color story of that palette right there is pretty, I wouldn't be buying it, especially for $68. I just feel like that is just way too much. And I haven't even tried Lisa Eldridge before. To be honest with you guys, I don't even think that have I even heard of Lisa Eldridge? I feel like I've seen it before on like Trendmood and maybe at Sephora or like Sephora.com or something like that. But I really don't know too much about the brand, so I wouldn't be spending $68. And on top of that too, the other color stories to me are just blah. So I will definitely be passing on this. And the second to last product right here, I feel like a lot of you guys probably like this. Or like a lot of people in the comment section of Trendmood like this. And I was like, I think I'm probably the only one that thinks this is the dumbest thing. And I'm so sorry to SpongeBob fans out there, but I just kind of hate it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't like, I don't know, kitty things like this. And maybe because I never really was like the biggest SpongeBob. Well, I actually was. When I was like, I want to say maybe like 12 or 13, I was actually a really big SpongeBob fan, but that went away real fast. I remember I literally used to have like this cool SpongeBob lunchbox, which by the way, which 13-year-old has a lunchbox, but I was so excited for this like retro looking SpongeBob lunchbox. So stupid. Anyways, y'all, this right here is the Hip Dot metallic highlighters, which y'all, they retail for $12. I just don't like because they're like not practical. I totally understand this is meant to be kind of like a collector's piece, kind of like something that's going to sit on your desk and you may dip into for, you know, every now and then, but I'm just kind of like, no, I just don't like it. And on top of that too, I feel like I would drop it once and it would just shatter everywhere and just make the biggest mess. So although I do think it is cool that they are doing something a little bit different, they're being a little bit innovative, because I've never seen a highlight before in the shape of a character. So I do want to give them credit for that, for actually trying to do something different. I just personally don't like it. I could totally understand how a lot of like SpongeBob diehard fans out there would really like this, and this would make for a really good gift if somebody does like SpongeBob, because you could use it as a highlighter, as well as it could just sit there on your desk as like a cute little golden SpongeBob. You know, it is really cute, but it's just not for me. Do you know what I mean? And on top of that too, you guys know how I feel about like highlighters. Like I don't know, I'm just really not the highlight type of person. I'm telling you guys, I'm starting to get this like crepiness underneath my eye right here too, now that I'm approaching 33. So I'm like, ooh, I try to avoid highlighters at all costs, specifically because of that as well too, because if I get any right there, it'll just emphasize that texture, and I do not want to emphasize that texture. So although this is cute and this is very innovative in my opinion, I will definitely be passing on this because I just don't like it. The last product on the list right here, I'm sure you guys already know because I did a video about this. This is the Psychedelic Circus palette from Jeffree Star. It's so crazy because like even when I did the My Thoughts and Opinions video about this, like I really was thinking, oh my gosh, if this was 6 years ago, I would have had such a different opinion about this. I was obsessed, and I do mean obsessed. Like literally go back on my Instagram, go on my Facebook. I was obsessed with colorful, crazy, dramatic makeup, and now I'm just not. And I look at this palette and low-key, now that I'm getting older, I am, and I'm not saying color has any type of age to it. I feel like so many people get defensive like that. Like there'll be people commenting to me, well, I'm 55 and I love to wear bright blue with bright green. And I'm like, okay, that's you, not me. Do you know what I mean? Like we're all different. And hey, if you want to be 80 years old rocking, you know, bright pink, yellow, and blue eyeshadow, more power to you. That's just not me. I'm not into it anymore. Do not get me wrong. I will 100% definitely do crazy dramatic colors as a look somewhere in the future probably. And I will, you know, do it probably a lot more times. It's just not my everyday thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not going to pay $60 for this palette right here if I'm not going to utilize it. Do you know what I mean? And on top of that too, I want to say, I get it's meant to look kind of like a psychedelic circus, just like the name says. I totally get it. I understand the color story. I understand the story behind the palette. It's just too much for me. Like there's just way too much color in here. And I feel like there's not even any type of neutrals to tone down the pops of colors. So that way you could incorporate those bright pops of colors with a neutral. There's nothing of that in there. And I just don't like this palette. If I'm being honest with you guys, this is actually probably, no, yeah, it really is my least favorite Jeffree Star collection that he's ever come out with. I don't like it whatsoever, like at all. Like there is a couple shades, don't get me wrong, within the palette that I do think are beautiful, but I probably like 4 shades out of the whole entire palette. Do you know what I mean? So I will definitely be passing on that right there. So that is it for this month's anti-haul. Make sure you guys let me know down below what you plan on not purchasing and why. Low-key, everything's gonna be on my anti-haul if I'm being honest with you guys, because I'm a little bit broke right now with the holidays coming up and me upping all my gear for my second channel. Yeah, I put so much money into that second channel, like, oh my god, probably as much as I put into this channel, which is kind of crazy because I've been on this channel for 7 years and I've been on that channel there for like 2.5 months, 3 months. So stupid, but I'm just like, you know what, I'm going balls to the wall on that channel over there. Anyways, y'all, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.